This episode of the Offroad Show is brought to you by Coffs Harbour 4-Wheel Drive Centre. This show's homebrew truck is Phil from Coffs Harbour and his Land Rover 110 Defender.
This is my Land Rover 110. It's a 95 model. First bought it in 96 when it was nearly brand new. Had it for a few years and decided to do a lot of touring in it, so we ended up putting the 33-inch tyres on it, and we bought a camper trailer and we done a lot of trips around Australia like that, Cape York. A lot of trips to the high country, Central Australia and Fraser Island, things like that. So it's been a few years just running around the countryside. When we were going to, for our first trip to the Cape York, we decided to install a rear diff lock because Land Rover's only got open diffs. We thought it might get a bit gnarly up there, so we went to Maxi Drive and got the diff locks installed. After a few trips around the place, we wanted to level the car up, so we bought a 40mm lift kit for the front, just in coils, just to get the thing level because it used to drag its nose in the ground. So then we continued on after that. Things just got, just grew and grew, so we ended up putting Bilstein shocks in it all the way around to help the handling. Then we installed the front diff lock as well, so we ended up getting more and more off-road stuff, so we found that with extra traction helped a lot. It's a TJM bull bar, worn 9,000 pound low mount winch, and a set of Super Oscar driving lights off my old rally car.
Phil bought this Defender to tour some of the best tracks in Australia. And the 110 has done a great job at that. Only it wasn't until Phil started playing in his own backyard, Coffs Harbour, that the big upgrades started to come.
The side rails, they come from Scorpion Racing in England. Anthony from Coffs 4-Wheel Drive found those for us. You can rub them up against trees and they don't move, so they're connected to the chassis, so it's really, really tough. Best thing I've ever bought actually. Yeah, the motor is stock standard, shows the transfer case and the gearbox, all Land Rover gear as it comes to the factory. The motor is turbocharged and intercooled, so there was no need to do anything to it. It's done 330,000 k's now, so my philosophy is, keep it simple, so it's easy. Still going now, so while it's working, don't change it. Just bought the awning for the side. I generally use that when I go away on trips with the boys, just to roll the swag out underneath, and easy to set up, easy to pull down. Same as in the back, I've still got the Trailblazer 50 litre fridge in the back for keeping the beer cold. That's been in there since year dot when we're touring, so it doesn't move, it stays there all the time. No, we fitted the Safari snorkel before the trip to Cape York. A few deep creek crossings up there, over the bonnet sort of stuff, so we thought we better be safe than sorry. The rims, they're off my camp trailer at the moment. When we put the tyres on, we squashed them onto the 15 by 7 inch rims. Not ideal, but they should be on 8s. But when we get around to it, we'll buy a set of 8s and put the 7s back on the trailer. The truck, when I bought it, actually came with the aftermarket rear spare tyre holder. Apparently they hook onto the door normally and the door falls off, so this is an aftermarket one, it stops the back door falling off. Yeah, internal is basically standard. Recently purchased a HEMA Navigator, top A maps on it for a 4-wheel drive track, and got a UHF radio just to keep in contact with the boys in case I break down somewhere. Happy with the truck at the moment. It seems to be able to go anywhere that I'm game enough to go. I think it's the nut behind the wheel that's letting the whole show down at the moment, but as I learn to drive it better, I think it'll go anywhere I want it to go. It's good to have something different. Everyone had Vickens and Land Cruisers, so I decided to go for Land Rover. Only way to go, I reckon. Take it from an over 50s bloke, you know. Life's short, you've got to get out there and have a look around, so don't waste your time. Any chances you get out in the bush and have a good look around. It's great.
Every year, the Gold Coast Land Rover Club make a pilgrimage to Coffs Harbour. Formed in 2005, the Gold Coast Land Rovers are dedicated to the history, loyalty and respect to the Land Rover vehicles. So here's some of the respect they showed the Landies when they came to Coffs Harbour. Here's Keith in his 89 Rangie, running 33 Silverstones in the 3.5 litre fuel-injected V8. Eric Schute rides on 4 coils, dual lockers and 35-inch Cymexes. And just another day for Ant from Coffs Four-Wheel Drive Centre. Gaz's 91 Discovery, riding on 33-inch Silverstones, the 2-inch lift and dual lockers. Trav's white 88 Rangie, also known as the Dunger, makes way on 35-inch Maxxis Trepidors. Philippe's 92 Discovery, total of 6-inch lift with 35-inch Silverstone Extremes.